Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. So we are from group 7. Today we will explain about our project which is arithmetic and geometry progression. Now I will introduce my team members first. First Azafika bin Khairuddin, matrix number AA211877. Eddie Amirul Iman bin Eddie Miss Mulyadi, matrix number AA210012. Muhammad Faiz Haikal bin Abdullah Sani, matrix number AA211338. Muhammad Hazim bin Jumali, matrix number AA211641. And me, Muhammad Lukman Hakim bin Abdul Aziz, matrix number AA211045. About progression. So what is progression? Progression is a list of numbers or items that exhibit a particular pattern. So the difference between a sequence and a progression is that to calculate it and term. That is the difference. A progression has a specific formula and there are two types of progression. The first type is arithmetic progression and the second one is geometric progression. Alright, so let's move on to arithmetic progression first. And arithmetic progression, what is that? Arithmetic progression is a sequence of number in which each successive term is the sum of its preceding term and a fixed number. What is the formula? Arithmetic progression formula is D equals to AN minus AN minus 1 and AN equals to A plus in bracket N minus 1 multiplied by D. Why AN is n term, A is first term, N is term position, and D is common difference. Alright, the second progression is geometric progression. A geometric progression is a sequence where every term bears a constant ratio to its preceding term. Geometric progression formula is R equals to AN divided by AN minus 1. AN equals to AR power of N minus 1. Why? AN is general term, A is first term, R is common ratio, N minus 1 is same general term.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Faiz Haikal bin Abdullah Sani, matric number AA211338. Today I'm gonna talk about the arithmetic progression problem and step to solve it using the Fila table. Okay, for the first case is Ali and Amira are friends. They have the same hobby, which is collecting stamps. Ali was collected 30 pieces of stamp in January 2021 and he will buy 3 pieces of stamp every month to increase his collection. While Amira was collected 9 pieces of stamp in January 2021, she will buy 6 pieces of stamp every month to increase her collection. At what month their collection is the same? Okay, that is the problem for our case today. Okay, from that case, we're gonna talk about facts, ideas, learning issues, and action plan. For the first fact is Ali and Amira are friends. They like to collect stamps. For the second fact is in January 2021, Ali has more stamps than Amira. Lastly, for the third fact is every month Ali and Amira's stamps collection will increase. From the fact, we come out an ideas, which is for the first ideas because they have the same hobbies. Second ideas because Ali already has 30 pieces of stamp while Amira has 9 pieces of stamp. Last ideas because every month Ali buys 3 pieces of stamp while Amira buys 6 pieces of stamp. For the learning issues, we concluded that on what amount of stamp that Ali and Amira have the same, and in what month Ali and Amira have the same stamp collected. Lastly, to solve this problem, we must build an action plan. For the first action plan, we must build the questionnaire. Second action plan, we must identify the solution of the same amount of stamp that Ali and Amira collected. For the third action plan, we must determine the type of progression for the issue, and for the last action plan, we must search for the formula of arithmetic progression. I think that's all from me. Thank you.
So our question is, Ali and Amira are friends. They have the same hobby, which is collecting stamp. Ali was collected 30 pieces of stamp in January. He will buy 3 pieces of stamp every month to increase his collection, while Amira was collected 9 pieces of stamp in January. She will buy 6 pieces of stamp every month to increase her collection. At what month their collection is the same? Show the working step. From the question, we know that common difference for Ali is 3, while Amira is 6. From that, we can write a sequence of the collection of stamp like Ali 30, 33, 36, while Amira is 9, 15, 21. By using formula, n term equal to A plus bracket and minus 1 bracket B. For Ali and Amira, so firstly, we start from month March. Due to we already write the sequence until month March. By using the formula, we calculate until terms 12, which means month December. At month December, Ali had collected 63 pieces, while Amira 75 pieces of stamp. Back to the question, the main of the question is to know at what month their collection is the same and represent the number of months. From the working answer, we can conclude that on August both have collected 51 pieces of stamp. That's all. Thank you.
My name is Edi Amirul Iman bin Edi Musmulyadi. My matric number is AA210012. And now I will explain about the geometric problem. The geometric problem for my group is a car factory can manufacture 500 car a month. As it reached to the fifth month, the efficiency of the car factory slowly reduced by 9/10 from its original amount. The car factory keeps on producing the car until it cannot manufacture for any more car. The question is, find the amount of the car produced on the 9th month. That's all for me. Thank you. And now I will be explain about the Fila table for the geometric progression. Fila table divide by 4 fact, idea, learning issue, and action plan. For the fact, first, the car factory manufacture 500 car a month. Second, on the 5th month, the efficiency of the factory to produce car slowly reduced. Third, as the month goes by from the 5th month, the car that is the produce also will decrease. For the ideal, first, the machine is still new and able to work properly. Second, as the month goes by, the machine in the factory tend to having technical issue. For the learning issue, first, how the factory is able to produce a large number of car. Second, what makes the production of car reduce. Third, how does the efficiency of the machine affected production car? Fourth, does the reduced production has a constant relationship with the original amount of the car reduced since it's the first production. Lastly, action plan. First, by using geometric progression formula, which is an equal to ar power of n minus 1, we can solve this problem. Second, the decrease in efficiency of the factory to produce car cause the amount of the car produced reduce each month. Third, solve the problem by using formula that has been state to find the exact and correct answer. That's all for me. Thank you.
Alright, for this part of the slide, I'm going to explain for the solution for the geometric problems. As is already stated, the total car manufactured by the factory is 500 car on the first month. Then the amount of car produced starting on the 5th month is 9 out of 10 from the previous production. The consistency of the car manufactured with the same amount is 4 times the amount of car produced on the 9th month. We don't know yet. So that's the value that we try to find here. Alright, so as given, we use the geometric progression formula, which is an equals to ar to the power of n minus 1. Right, an is the term which we want to find, the amount of car produced on the 9th month. A is the first term, the amount of car produced on the 4th month, which is the first value we're going to put. R is the common ratio. The common ratio that we've used here is 9 out of 10 of the previous amount of car produced. And the n is the number of times which we want to find, the number of months the car is produced. So as thus, we put everything, insert all the values into the formula, which is an equals to ar power of n minus 1. So a we put as such, which is 500 times 9 over 10 to the power of 6 minus 1. So the value changed to 500 times 9 over 10 to the power of 5. And then after we calculate a little, we will get 500 times 0.59049. As such, we get an equals to 295.245. Since the value that we find here is the value of car, so we can assume that 295.245 is close to 295. So we can assume that the total car that we has been produced is 295 cars in the 9th month. That's all from me. Thank you.
Discussion. So, based on the both case that we had studied just now, we finally identify the suitable and correct way how to solve this case. For example, the first case, we use an arithmetic progression with formula Tn equal to A plus in bracket n minus 1 multiple by D. And we managed to solve and complete the case. The second case, we use a geometric progression with formula an equal to ar power of n minus 1. And we finally be able to complete and solve the case. Those cases were finally had been solved, and we found the correct way and correct answer by using an arithmetic and geometry progressions formula. In conclusion, an arithmetic progression is a sequence of numbers in which each successive term is the sum of its preceding term and a fixed number. For example, the sequence 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 is an arithmetic progression with a common difference of 3. The succeeding terms are obtained by adding a fixed number, that is 3. This fixed number is called the common difference. It can be positive, negative, or 0. So, because of this formula is suitable to solve this case, we decide to use and apply it in our calculation to get the final answer. The result show that the answer given at the end is logic. So, we plan to use that formula in our calculation to solve and calculate the task given. We also use the geometric progression to solve the second case. In order to get the next term in the geometric progression, we have to multiply with a fixed term known as the common ratio every time, and if we want to find the preceding term in the progression, we just have to divide the term with the same common ratio. Here is an example of a geometric progression. Is 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. They are having a common ratio of 2. So that's all from us. Thank you.